Tuesday. It is currently 1:30. I am only picking up the camera now. I'm actually starting this vlog on Tuesday, obviously. I didn't film anything yesterday. I kind of just wanted a day off vlogging. Last week I vlogged from Monday to Sunday and I just wanted a day where I didn't pick up my camera. So that's what I did yesterday. And it was kind of just catching up on tasks that I wasn't able to get done last week and just like mainly working and being at my desk, and it wasn't really anything exciting and I didn't want to bore you with like filming that kind of stuff. I didn't even go to the gym yesterday, so today, even though it's Tuesday, is kind of like a Monday. I'm kind of like starting the week off properly today, if that makes sense. So I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, did my usual 5 a.m. morning routine, went to the gym. I did the session I usually do on Mondays, which is a glute focused lower body session. I then went to run a few errands, picked up a few groceries I needed to stock up on. When I got back, I had a shower, got ready and went straight to my desk to get some work done. So I did all of my usual morning tasks, I like to call them. So that's answering emails, DMs, getting all of like the admin tasks done. I also post and engage on my social media accounts. So this is my little post for today. And then it was already time to get some lunch ready. So my boyfriend was here this morning. We had lunch together. He recently left to go to class and I am back at my desk ready to get back to work. By the way, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ellie. I'm a 23-year-old UGC creator. So that means I create content for brands for a living. And I've been doing this for over 2 years now and I'm doing this full time. So I am going to take you along with me for this week in my life. I also love all things health, wellness, productivity, business. So that's what my vlogs are also going to be about. So like I mentioned this morning, I got all of my usual morning tasks done. So that's mostly like admin stuff. And then in the afternoons is when I would work on any brand collaborations and client work. So this afternoon, I actually have a video to film and send. I'm going to start filming by myself at my apartment, and then when my boyfriend finishes class, he's also going to help me film a few shots outside because this is for like an outfit video for a clothes brand. So there are a few like lifestyle shots I want to film outside. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna get straight into it. Okay, so I just finished filming most of the shots for that video. Like I mentioned, I have to wait for my boyfriend to get back so we can film the rest of the shots outside. In the meantime, I'm just going to start the editing process. And then obviously when we've finished filming the shots outside, I'll add them to the video, finalize the editing, and then send everything off when it's ready. Okay, so it's currently 5:15. I have actually just finished exporting that video I was editing for that brand collaboration. My boyfriend helped me film those shots when he got back from class, so that literally took like not even 10 minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes. And when I got back, I just finished editing, exported. I'm about to send the video off. And next I am actually going to get into finalizing editing last week's YouTube vlog, which is not posted yet. So I'm gonna try and finish editing that, maybe post it, I'm not sure yet, and then have dinner, settle down, and hopefully not go to bed too late. The face is looking very tired right now, so let's just try and ignore that. It is currently 8:30. I have been spending the last hour and a half editing last week's vlog. I still haven't finished editing it, so I think I'm just gonna pause it here for now and continue tomorrow because I am pretty tired and I want to get some sleep to wake up early tomorrow. That's my little update. I have been also watching a bit of YouTube. I've got my little TV set up right here, and it's now time to go to bed. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is currently 10:15. I am back at my desk ready to get to work. I am going to get all of my usual morning tasks done. I actually got quite a bit done at the gym while I was on the treadmill. So I responded to all of my emails, DMs, did a few like admin tasks. So that is actually already ticked off the to-do list for today. My next task on the list is to post and engage on my social media accounts. So that's something else I like to do every day. This morning I actually filmed a like productive morning routine type vlog that I'm going to post on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So that's what I'm going to edit right now and post. And this afternoon I will get all of my brand collaborations and client work done that I have on today. So I actually have 2 videos to shoot and send for 2 different brands. One of them is like a shower exfoliant towel type thing, and the other brand is a period tracking app. But first things first, I'm gonna post and engage on my social media accounts. So let's get right into it. Gosh, my under eyes are super dark. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Anyways, let's just try and ignore that. It is currently 1:30. I just had some lunch. I had a coffee. I also got some chores done, and we are now back at the desk ready to get back to work. So the next thing on the list is to get some revisions done for 2 different clients for which I sent UGC content I think last week, and they requested a few revisions, so I'm gonna get that done. That should hopefully not take too long, fingers crossed, and then I will get into filming some brand deals. So like I said, I have 2 different clients for which I have to send some content today. But first things first, I'm gonna get these revisions done. So it is currently 4:49 p.m. I am back at my desk ready to get into the editing process. I have filmed all the content for both collaborations. The first collaboration was actually 2 videos. So I filmed all the shots and I'm now going to edit both videos and hopefully send them over ASAP. For the second collaboration, there were also 2 videos. That was actually super quick. It was like more trend style videos, if that makes sense. It wasn't like typical UGC where there's a script, there's like talking. Here it was only like visual paired with on-screen text, so that's actually going to be super quick and easy. So I filmed those shots and I'll see if I have time to edit and send that over today. If not, it'll have to be tomorrow morning, we will see. And there's also my best friend coming over tonight. She's gonna stay the night. I think she's gonna get here about 7:15, so hopefully I can get all of my work stuff done before she arrives. But that was my little update for now. Good morning, happy Thursday. It is currently 9:39 a.m. Let's ignore the state of all of this right now. I have washed my hair, I've got a face mask on, and I look a bit scary, but let's just try and ignore that. Anyways, this morning I went for a run. I usually go on Wednesdays, but because I didn't work out on Monday, I pushed my sessions back one day. So instead of going yesterday, I went this morning. And after my run, I went to the gym. I went on the Stairmaster for 15 minutes, did some intervals, and then did a bit of stretching. So that was my workout. And then when I got back, like I said, I just washed my hair, got a face mask on, shaved, everything. I did my everything shower. If you know, you know. I usually do that on Wednesdays, but because I went for a run today, I washed my hair today and did it today. Anyways, but I'm now back at my desk, ready to get to work. The first thing on my to-do list is to edit and send 2 videos that I filmed yesterday for one of the clients I mentioned. This is for the period tracking app. And I also already received the feedback for the other client I filmed for yesterday, which was the shower exfoliant towel type thing. And they approved the 2 videos, so I'm really happy with that. That was super straightforward and easy. We love those types of collaborations. I'm gonna edit and send those 2 videos. I also have a bit more work, the usual stuff to get done, all of my usual morning tasks. I also have a brand collaboration to film today and hopefully send if I have time. At 11:30 this morning, I have an appointment, which I will have to quickly go to. Then I have a few more work stuff to get done. I'll try to get as much done as possible because later on today, I am actually going to go to my parents' place. And my grandma is arriving today, so I'm going to spend a bit of time with them. So I'll be leaving tonight and then I'll come back to my apartment in town on Saturday because I'm actually going out with my best friend on Saturday evening. That was my little update. It was a bit of a rant, so I'm going to stop talking and get right into work. It is currently 3 p.m. I have just been at my desk working away. I didn't really vlog much because there wasn't anything too exciting to film. I've basically just been working on a few brand collaborations. I created a brief for a new client. Well, it's a client I've worked with multiple times in the past, but this is for a new project. And I got a few other bits and bobs done here and there. So I think I'm just gonna pause for now and hopefully get back to work maybe a bit later on in the day if I can, because I actually haven't ticked off all of my to-dos for the day. But I am actually now going to start packing and prepare my bags for visiting my parents. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to head back home. My boyfriend is actually going to pick me up from a bus station, and yeah, I think I'm gonna leave in about an hour or so. But I'm gonna start packing now because I always end up being late, no matter how early I start getting ready and stuff. So yeah, that was my little update for now. happy Friday. It is almost 9:30. I've just finished my session. I did a quad focused lower body session today. Yesterday I arrived around 6 p.m. at my parents' place and we just spent the evening at home chilling, chatting, catching up, and just spent like quality time together. So that was definitely fun. And today is kind of a busy day for me. I'm not going to do obviously any filming for brand collaborations because I'm at my parents' place and I don't have like my equipment and stuff, so I like planned my week to not have to film anything today. But I still have some work to get done, so I'm gonna get all of my usual morning tasks done, like responding to emails, DMs, posting and engaging on my social media accounts, all of that type of stuff. And kind of like the biggest task for today is to finalize and post last week's vlog, which is still not posted. I really have to get my shit together on that, but that's been dragging on, so I really want to get that done and also start editing this week's vlog. So yeah, I'm mainly going to be working on YouTube stuff today. Tonight is just going to be like a chill evening at home again. We're going to probably like have a little apéro, like a few drinks with my family. My boyfriend's coming over and then we are actually going to probably eat out with my boyfriend, and then we also are going to the cinema tonight. We're going to watch the new Michael Jackson movie, which looks so good. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That was my little update for now. I am going to get back home, shower, get ready, get to work and have a good day. It is currently 6 p.m, so I have definitely not vlogged anything today, but that's okay. I feel like sometimes my days are a bit repetitive and I don't really want to be filming like the same thing every day, and sometimes, to be honest, my brain is just like not in the mood to pick up the camera and vlog. So I kind of took a break today and didn't vlog, but I'm gonna give a bit of a recap now. Basically, I was over at my boyfriend's last night, so I slept over at his place. By the way, the new Michael Jackson movie was phenomenal, so definitely recommend going to watch that. This morning I woke up around 7:30, took it quite easy, had a like slow-ish morning routine, and around 10 I went to the gym with my boyfriend. I hit upper body, which definitely felt good. Then we had some lunch and then I headed back into town to my apartment, and I think I got here around 4:45 maybe. And after I unpacked everything and sorted all of my bags out, I actually went into town to do a bit of shopping because I wanted to find something to wear tonight, because I'm actually going out tonight with my best friend, and I feel like I just always wear the same basic top when I'm going out. I just want something basic, comfy, and sometimes I just feel like I should probably go out of my comfort zone a bit more. I didn't find anything too fancy or too like extra. So yeah, I just picked up this like red top, and I actually got it in different sizes and different colors because I wasn't quite sure like what I wanted the vibe to be, if I wanted a bit more cropped or a bit longer. So I picked up a few options. So I just laid everything out to show you a bit better, but yeah, this was the top I was just talking about, and I also got it in white in a different size. I also got this top with this cute like thing that goes around the neck. A few basics, so I've got a black and white top. I also got some comfy shorts because the warm days are on their way, so work from home comfy shorts. And I also got a pair of these like jorts, I think we call them, is that right? These will definitely be great for the summer. And I also got this top, which doesn't really look like much when it's like this, but it's basically a bit tight around the waist, I think. I didn't try it on, so I'm not quite sure how it really looks, but I thought I would get it to maybe wear this tonight. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna go for. So yeah, that was my little haul, and I also had to pick up an energy drink to make it through the night because I'm a bit tired and I needed something to like give me the energy I need to go party and to go out tonight. Anywho, I'm going to stop ranting. I think I'm going to maybe get ready. My best friend is arriving at 8:30 and it's currently 6, so yeah, I might start to get ready and then maybe chill. I don't think I have the energy to get any work done. I have a few things on my list that I wanted to get done today, but I don't think that's gonna get done. I think I might just push everything back to tomorrow. I did get a bit of work done this morning though, so I was kind of productive today. But it felt good to disconnect a bit, slow down, spend time with my family and have a bit of fun, and we're gonna have some more fun tonight, so that's that. Good morning, happy Sunday. It is currently 12:10. Let's try and ignore this very tired face. I feel like my eyes are still half asleep. Anyways, for a little recap, last night was honestly so much fun. It was, yeah, definitely a really fun evening. We went to this like bar nearby, but that also turns like into kind of nightclub type vibe later on in the evening. So we booked for 9:15. We had something to eat, we had a few drinks, and then we also stayed for like the nightclub-ish type vibe, and definitely had so much fun. I think I went to bed around 3:30, so definitely didn't do my usual 5 a.m. morning routine this morning. I think I woke up around 8:30, but was just like chilling in bed and rotting a bit, to be honest. My best friend left, and I've just kind of been doing like my usual weekend chores, and I like to call it my weekend reset routine, for everything to be clean and my space to be organized for the upcoming week ahead. So I have been getting a few more chores done. I actually haven't finished everything, but I am about to go to the grocery store right now before it closes, because the stores close at 12:30, so I really have to get going. I'm gonna stock up on a few groceries, come back, maybe have some lunch, do a few more chores, and I'm also hoping to go to the gym this afternoon, and then I also wanted to get a bit of work done. So yeah, that was my little update. Okay, so it is currently 2:30. I have finished my chores. The apartment is clean, tidy, so that definitely feels satisfying. I just feel more motivated and productive and organized when my space is clean, so I'm glad that's done. I'm now actually going to go to the gym. I'm gonna hit a lower body session, a hamstring focused lower body session. I usually wouldn't work out on Sundays, but because, like I mentioned previously in the vlog, I pushed back all my sessions one day because I didn't work out on Monday. The session I would have done yesterday, I did it today, if that makes sense. Pay attention to this face. I just put my hair back, but it kind of looks gross. Anyways, it is currently 4:30. I recently got back from the gym, showered, and I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day. My boyfriend is going to arrive soon, and we're just gonna chill at the apartment. And I think I'm going to end this vlog here, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.